Hello and welcome to another Bocada product demonstration. Today I'm going to introduce you to Bocada vpConnect. vpConnect is the industry's first fully integrated data protection service management solution for managing physical and virtual environments. What I'm going to do is take you through a quick architecture overview and then dive directly into the product. With vpConnect, the architecture is still the same. You have a data collector, a database server, and a web server. The only thing that it changes is the ability to report on your entire data protection environment. Now you can have a single vpConnect server monitoring both vCenter infrastructures and physical sites at the same time. What you'll notice is that the supported application list is quite lengthy because now vpConnect can see into both physical and virtual operations, so we can see both Quest vRanger Pro installations that may be running in multiple sites, as well as HP Data Protector, Microsoft DPM, or even NetApp backups operating on the physical or the virtual side. That's enough about the architecture. Let's go ahead and log into vpConnect and take a look. As soon as you log into vpConnect, you can immediately take advantage of Bocada's unique ability to see into multiple backup applications, both physical and virtual, and combine them into an easy-to-use management interface. Here at Bocada, we have taken the steps necessary to make the administrative experience as easy as possible, but we also ease the administrative burden of managing multiple backup operations across multiple backup systems for both the physical and virtual data protection environment. So let's examine some of the administrative enhancements that are part of the vpConnect console. First, we made the navigation between virtual and physical as seamless as possible. Here under Health Check, you can toggle between physical and virtual with the click of a mouse. So if I do need to figure out what's going on with my physical backup health, I can quickly click on the backup health for physical, and it's going to show me my Commvault or my TSM or NetApp or backup exec environment. But then if I'm using Veeam or vRanger to protect my virtual machines, I can come and look at VM protection inventory or VM backup health. So you see, with a unified navigation that allows you to quickly and easily move between physical and virtual data protection reporting, I can find anything I need to know about either backup environments and be able to troubleshoot effectively without having to toggle between multiple systems. Now, if one of your issues is capacity consumption on both maybe the data store for your virtualization environment or for media and disk for your physical environment, vpConnect can really help you see exactly what's going on and why you're experiencing such unexpected storage increases in your environment. Using agentless technology, vpConnect can collect media and occupancy from a great deal of backup applications and present it using easy-to-understand reporting. So when I look at occupancy, I can see that for the last 4 days I've got some data in here, so what I'll do is I'll come in here and click on it and then dive in to see exactly what's being stored and what media pool is being used and how much data, what data is being stored on disk or what data is stored on tape. And we also tied in the backup product and the byte count, so there's no question that you can't answer about how much tape is being used, how much disk is being used, how long is that data sitting on disk or tape, and really be able to answer the question as to why am I having to go out and buy new tape or more storage. When looking at my virtual environment, vpConnect gives me a comprehensive look at all of my data stores so that I can make sure that there is free space available for all my VMs or for future deployment. When I drill down into this data store, it's going to show me what VMs are currently present, and then I can really get into the storage aspects, such as how many snapshots are present on this data store, how much space these snaps are taking up, as well as information about the actual membership of where this VM is located in my vCenter structure. Taking it a step further, I can look at the most used volumes report, and I can see both the mixture of disk and tape, but I do have disk storage that has some data on it, so what I'll do is I'll drill down into it and see exactly what's been written to this location. And if this is a location that's being shared or on the SAN or being replicated, this is a great way to see exactly what VM clients are being written to this particular disk location. I can come in and see what's being stored on a per client basis by just grabbing the clients tab and doing inline filtering. I can see I've got 3 different clients. I expand those out and I can see exactly how much data was being written to this location and what type of job it is. So here, once again, great deal of information. I can find exactly what's being stored on disk, what's being stored on tape, how much of that is being taken up by backups versus how much is being taken up by snapshots, and saving you not only time, effort, but also money and helping you get that storage consumption under control. Now, when we talk about easing the administrative burden of physical and virtual data protection, another way we've achieved this is through our dashboard. Here, what you can see is a fully customizable dashboard that allows multiple views for multiple users. So me as the administrator, I've come through and said, hey, I want to be able to see some key aspects about my environment. I want to see the backup health of my physical machines, so I can see that via the pie charts here. I also wanted to keep an eye on my net backup lifecycle trends. I've got data moving from disk and tape, and I want to make sure that those jobs are successful. I also want to keep an eye on storage from a backup perspective. I want to see who's the largest servers that I'm backing up so that I can make sure that I have the resources available for disk or tape to protect those. But then also in my virtual world, I want to make sure that my data store usage trends are staying consistent. If I do have an uptick or even a downtick of storage, I want to be able to alert the VMware admin to say, hey, if we're doing any snapshots here, we want to make sure that I have the storage space, or hey, I see there's more data available. Are these virtual machines some that you need me to protect? These are all things that without vpConnect in your infrastructure, you would be having multiple conversations with multiple different people and not being able to answer these questions from a single console as quickly as I am now. From an administrative standpoint, we've saved you a lot of time and effort by being able to customize the dashboard. It contains the information that you need to make those decisions and also troubleshoot effectively when problems do arise. And now let's talk about how you can improve communication with management or even internal or external customers by using our new executive roll-up reports. What makes the executive summary report really a powerful report is I'm able to see a summary of my entire physical and virtual environment under one roof. So if you're one of those customers that has to do monthly reports to show exactly how many jobs have run, how many of those were successful versus how many of those failed, how many clients backing up, how much total data you're backing up, then we've just saved you a whole lot of time because the executive summary does exactly that. So right now I'm looking at a month's worth of data, and I can quickly see that my daily success rate is, in some of my environments is 75%, all the way down to 6%. But the job success rate does vary. I am getting 100% in some areas, and in some areas I'm not. Ultimately, what I gain from a report like this is complete visibility into the ever-changing backup environment and how those changes are directly affecting my ability to be successful and back up all the resources. And to be able to answer such questions as, how many successful jobs are you running in a month's time versus how many failed jobs? And how much data are you backing up in gigabytes? So if you're one of those environments that are constantly purchasing new storage or adding new servers to handle new workloads, this is a great report to look at over a longer period of time and also provide justification to management that this is the reason why I'm asking for another 5 terabytes of storage, because last month I only had 2 backup servers and 20 clients. Now I have 10 backup servers and 1,000 clients, and I'm backing up roughly almost 5 terabytes of data. So as you can see with this one simple report, we not only have given you the power to see exactly what your environment is doing on a month or yearly basis, but also provide that justification that you need for future purchases of hardware or software. As I stated before, we've now helped you improve that communication with the executive staff or even with your internal customers. Lastly, I really want to show you how you can manage multiple virtual and physical data protection applications with one solution. When I'm looking at the vpConnect dashboard, I can see under physical I have what's called the job trends report. This is a good report to see the current status of all your jobs. From this report I can quickly see some net backup and some TSM servers in here. And from a quick glance, I can see I'm not being as successful with my backups as I thought. I even have some instances where jobs are not even running at all for some of my servers, which is definitely troubling. Here I can expand the backup exec server, I can see the client, and then I can click on a particular day's job list and get a full backup details of everything that happened. From this screen I can see that there's been multiple attempts to run this job throughout the day, so I'm going to expand a particular iteration, and then I can see exactly why this job is failing. Oh, it looks like I was using evaluation software and the key has expired. Simple enough to fix. I'll just go to this particular backup exec server, put the key in, and I should be able to get jobs to run. That takes care of the physical world. Now, if I want to take a look at what's going on my virtual servers, I can definitely get that from the virtual VM trends. The layout changes to match that of virtual environments to make it easy to spot trouble. Because we have multiple vCenter servers, once I expand the virtual manager, then I can see the data center that's in that particular virtual environment. I've got 2 different data centers on this particular environment. I expand this particular data center to see the virtual machines, And now I can see all the various virtual machines and how the backup jobs have occurred on those VMs. There are also other ways to see this data. You can edit the report and change the grouping. So maybe you don't want to see it by data center, but you want to see it by maybe backup product. And then virtual machine, you can do that, run the report rather quickly. And now you're going to see that the layers will change. So when I expand this particular server, then it's going to show me by product. Now I can see vCenter, Veeam, or vRanger. I want to take a look at Veeam and see what's going on. Something's going on here. This is, of course, all the information that you would see inside of the Veeam console. We've pulled that information into vpConnect so that you don't have to go to multiple backup applications to find out or troubleshoot exactly what's going on. As you can see, if I'm an administrator and I've got multiple environments I need to manage, I can easily achieve that level of management and control using vpConnect. If you would like to find out more about vpConnect or any of Bocada's other solutions, please visit us at www.bocada.com.